This is how my spy set, my SOE World War II spy set's now looking. This is the antenna. A few meters of cable on it. Basically you string that out, hook it up in a tree somehow. Headset. Now there's the Morse key. I haven't wired the Morse key in yet actually. I've got some ideas about how to use it. I might put a little tone generator in there, a little oscillator and a speaker. I haven't decided just yet. Well, basically I've got an MP3 player hidden down inside there, and an amplifier. Came to about, I don't know, 10-15 quid's worth of bits. Here I've got a small pack of batteries which gives out somewhere around 5 volts. I've also got a little USB lead, so basically I don't need to take the unit apart. I can just put this next to the computer, plug that in, and I can program the files into the through the USB lead into the MP3 player. Yeah, flick it on, and we get Morse playing out of it. Now, at the moment, that's playing at a speaker which I've just got hidden under there. Yeah, so these speakers came from a cheap shop, something like Pound Stretcher. They are the amplifier and the speakers I've used inside, or the one speaker I've used in there anyway, has come from a set of cheap USB PC speakers, cost about 5 quid. Now what I've done is I've used the stereo amplifier off these speakers, or off this amplifier and speaker set, and I've taken out the tiny little pot which was on the circuit board, and I've wired it up to the these two other pots. So I've got one down here which is written up volume, and then the other one over there which I haven't put any description on it just yet. But this one here is operating the main speaker. This is a bit of Morse code which is recorded off a genuine World War II SOE SPY Radio set, which was on YouTube. So that's quite good. Now if I turn that right down, if I look at the volume here, now this one is actually for this headset, and it's not quite as loud. Now where's the speaker on this, sorry, microphone on this thing? You might just hear the audio on this. I've been trying to get it a bit louder and I'm not sure why it's not coming out louder. It's something I've got to look into. But anyway, if you put it on your head, you can hear the Morse coming out of this thing, but it's a little quiet. I think you might just hear it. I think there's the microphone. Yeah, so you might have heard that, I don't know. Yeah, so one thing I'm toying around with doing is I suspect this lever here is the transmit and receive key. So what you would normally do, I think, is you'd flick that key over that way to transmit, and then you'd send your morse. Then you'd flick this back to receive. So as I'm not actually transmitting broadcasting for real on this set, or at least not at the moment, I may do in the future if I decide to put a PMR set or something in, but at the moment what I'm thinking to do is run that switch there through the power supply for the amplifier. So basically when I flick that to transmit, the amplifier will turn off. So it'll basically be switching the power supply to the amplifier off, and then you send your message out with the Morse key. Yeah. Then you flick it back, and then you hear Morse coming back. So that sounds like it's a working system. So anyway, that's the idea. But I think in general the unit's got the right look to it. The dimensions of the case are just about the right size, and it is a genuine World War II suitcase. It's like one of the child suitcases which they describe. It is from 1940s, so it's pretty good. The headsets are probably a 1960s headset, but I'm not that worried because it all closes up inside the box nicely, and it's black plastic, you know, it doesn't look too bad, too out of place. Yeah, so what I've done, I've seen before, you've seen this before, I've just put wood around on the inside of the casing, and to hold the wood in place I've used a few of these brass upholstery pins in a few points around the case. So use one here on that side, two on the front, one each side there, and then two on the back of the case. So they don't look too out of place, I don't think. You wouldn't really notice them. I'm quite happy with it.